So, good evening. Welcome back to another show. Tonight, I'm going to do my player ratings from last night's game between Newcastle and Sheffield United at St James's Park, where Newcastle won by a goal to nil, and we got 3 points. But parts of the game have been okay. Second half, again, we just defended yet again, but luckily we held on for 3 points. And if you like the video, could you please smash the likes up and subscribe if you're new? Leave the comments sections down below. I'm trying to get this flipping tripod, my webcam working as well, but at the end of the day, I need some spotlights for it as well, so I had to get some money. So, yeah, I thought defense played okay. I thought Fernandez was really good. Kraft had a good game, I thought as well. Dubbett was okay. I thought Murphy was outstanding at right wing back. Ritchie was just as good as well. I thought our midfield, Willock, what can I say about this guy? He has scored 6 goals straight. The youngest player to break the penalty record, scored 6 goals straight. Big up to my guy, Hope we get this guy signed up. And John Shelby, slightly better, I thought. And also ASM, he needs an end product. He's got all the movement and the chaos, but he's got no end product. But I thought he had a good game as well for me. And up front, Joe Linton, I thought he was very, very poor. And I'm not going to rely on that one because that header he had in the first half, he should have headed it into the back of the net, and he didn't. And he headed over the bar for a lovely Murphy's cross. What else can I say? But just got one comment so far from Thomas, even John, ASM Store to Shore. Willock was insane. Yeah. Do you know what? I'm going to change up a little bit there. But like I said, please smash the likes up, subscribe if you're new. And it's a bit quiet in here tonight in a minute. I don't know where everyone is, But I said I'm going to do a stream, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go straight onto the player ratings, and I'm going to start with Dubrakka. I'm going to give him a 6. He better had a save to make, but the closest I got to a goal when the goal Jake had 2 chances. One went past the post, and his free kick went over as well, and also at the top of the crossbar as well. So apart from that, he didn't have really much to do. So I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. I had a quiet evening apart from that. So I'm going to go on to right wing back. I'm going to start with Jake Murphy. I'm going to give him a 7. I think he's been a revelation at right wing back. I thought he's been decent. He set up an assist, a goal. The cross came over. Lovely header from Willock. And he put it in the back of the net. Absolutely fantastic goal. Lovely cross by Jacob. And let's hope he gets a new deal as well on top of that as well. We're going to go straight on to the other side, Matt Ritchie. I'm going to give him a 7 as well. He did wear the captain's armband, but guess what? He didn't need to. I thought he played really well. I mean, nearly got an assist earlier on, and what happens as well, so far he defended well. But, big but, he nearly cost us a goal because he didn't trap back. And he just for me, he just got away with that sort of thing as well, if you see what I mean. But it's a solid display from Ritchie. I think he did okay. And yeah, since he's come back in the team, I think he's been absolutely fantastic. He really, really has. And I'm looking to complain on that. So give him a 7 for Ritchie. On to the 3 centre halves. I'm going to start with Emil Kraft. I'm going to give him a 6. I thought it's a solid display. And instead of display from the Swede, not outstanding. He did concentrate. Listen, at the end of the day, he only made one mistake when he sliced clearance, and that nearly could have gone anywhere. But I'm giving him a 6. Apart from that, I think he did okay. And on to Federico Fernandez, I'm going to give him a 7. I thought he played really well at the back today, much better for him than last week's man sort of thing. And he stuck to his defensively task really, really well. And also made his 200 appearance for the club. And listen, at the end of the day, if you defend well and you score some goals, you're going to win the game. That's exactly what we've done. And Fernandez is working for a new contract. I hope he gets it after that performance. And I think he's been really decent last week. Better than Friday night. Let's be real about that. So let's go on to Paul Dubbett. I'm going to give him a 6. I thought he struggled to play ball out from the back at times. And he got away with it earlier on. He gave him too much space, my goal to Agian. And look, listen, at the end of the day, if you're going to play out from the back, you're going to have to defend better. But he was solid enough and nothing extravagant. He just did his job to the best of his ability. So I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. On to the midfield, John Joe Shelby. I'm going to give him a 6 as well. Much better from the captain. But again, he didn't shirk from his defence duties. He did a good tackle then. And listen, at the end of the day, he still went missing in parts. But listen, at the end of the day, he was a bit better. When he's in the mood to play, he's on it. When he doesn't want to know, he's a liability. So I thought he did okay at Shelby. So I'm going to give him a 6. Now on to Joe Willock. I'm going to give him an 8. And you know what it is with this guy? I'm good out of superlatives for this guy. Seriously, real talk. Like I said, he scored 6 consecutive goals and he broke the record. The youngest Premiership player to do that. And was he 21? Surely now, get this guy signed up, because this guy, without him, his scores, then we'd be in serious trouble. Do you know what I mean? Alongside Callum Wilson. But listen, fantastic guy, fantastic lad. Listen, he scores 6 goals straight. What else can I say about this guy? Lovely header. His energy levels is absolutely fantastic. His passing is fantastic as well. Energy levels is brilliant. And I love the guy. Let's hope we get this guy signed up. So I'm going to give him a 6. On to ASM. I'm going to give him an 8. At times unplayable. And also as well, his dribbling skills is fantastic. Got the most dribbling skills in the Premier League. The problem is, he's got no end product, and that is the problem. He needs to work on his end product as well. So for me, I'm going to give him an 8. And he involved for the first goal. Lovely burst pass to Murphy. Murphy crossed it over, and Willock hit in the back of the net. And I want to see that for ASM all the time. Oh, and by the way, I want this guy to stay. Give him another season. And hopefully we'll be okay. And I'm going to go on to Miggy. I'm going to give him a 6. And the reason I'm giving him a 6 is because his decision-making has been absolutely poor and it's been letting him down. He's got the energy. He can run to the ball. But he's got pace, got movement. But at the end of the day, he linked up well with ASM in parts. And that's in the first half. In the second half, I thought he was a little bit quiet. But he almost laid it on to Longstaff. But, you know, again, it's just a letdown me. It's just going to be a 6 out of 10 for me. And that's what I'm giving him. I love him, but he needs to up his game. And then I'm going to go on to Joe Linton. I'm going to give him a 4. He had a good chance with a header over the bar. And that's the only chance he really, really had. But he had to come out half time. Look, at the end of the day, he's gone back to the old Joe Linton. Listen, at the end of the day, he didn't impress me at all in the first half. And if I was the manager, if he wasn't injured, I would have got the second half anyway. But he's got one more game to fix up, and that's the way to Fulham. I want to see him do a better performance if he is starting. So I'm going to give him a 4 out of 10. On to the subs. Right, girl, I'm going to give him a 3. What does he offer? He offers you sweet FA. He doesn't offer you sweet FA. And, you know, the guy's finished. Real talk. Get this guy out of the club at the end of the season. Just shift him out. Because at the end of the day, he offers nought. He's injury prone. I'm not being funny. If he gets a 3-year contract, get this guy out. Because at the end of the day, I'm not being funny. But what does he offer now? I just don't get it. Nah, not for me. Get him out. Because I just don't think he's good enough. His heart's not in Newcastle anymore. The club has gone absolutely backwards to do sign this guy. So get him out. ASAP. He's been a great son for Newcastle. Any championship player wants to take him on Bristol City, West Brom, just, you know, take him off our hands, yeah? He's a 3 out of 10. And Andy Carroll, Sean Longstaff screaming standard 5. Didn't do much. Steve Bruce, I'm going to give him a 7 because he won the game. And he's got his tactics right, by the way. So, on to Fulham on Sunday. And if we win that game, we're going to finish 12th, possibly finish 12th. And I want this season to end straight away because I think it's been a horrible season with Newcastle again. I just don't like it. And big changes needs to be sorted out in the summer. So I've got Thomas Howard in player ratings. Thank you, Thomas. And, you know, I don't think I'm going to do player ratings ever again because I'm not having many people coming on my chat today, like. So let's hope that we do better on Sunday against Fulham. No pressure. Just go there, play your game. And also a change formation as well. Play a 4-2-3-1 and let's hope that we see a better performance. Second half performance that we did last night. It wasn't that great. We won the game. But there you go. Please smash the likes up and subscribe if you already haven't. And thanks so much for joining. And I'm going to get this wrapped up. And thanks so much.